If you're a barber struggling to do scissor cuts, then this video is for you. To create this look, we're going to have a vertically square shape at the back where it's horizontally round, a square shape on the sides and a square shape on the top. We're going to use vertical sections at the back because maintaining that square vertical shape from top to bottom is the most important part of the back. To create the round shape horizontally, we're going to use our over direction to influence the shape. So this means we're going to push each of the old sections into the new sections. So numerically, this would be section 1 into section 2, section 2 into section 3, section 3 into section 4. Because we're following the head shape using this section pattern, it means we won't build a corner up behind the ear, so our round shape will flow much more fluidly from the back into the sides as the style is going to be worn forwards. Remember when cross-checking your scissor work to cross-check it on the opposite axis from which you were cutting it. We were cutting it vertically here, so you can see in the video I'm just cross-checking it horizontally, taking off any little mistakes or any little bits that we missed along the way. So you'll notice when cutting both halves of the back here that I'm going to stand on the same side. So when I was following the number system on the previous side, I was pushing each of the new sections, or each of the old sections into the new section, I should say. Whereas here, we're standing on the same side, but we're pulling the old sections into the new sections. So you just got to get used to doing things opposite on each side, but make sure you're standing in the correct position to the side of the head, whether you're left or right-handed, it depends what side you'll be on. But we're going to stand on the left-hand side of our client's head here, and I'm going to have my cutting hand or my hair holding hand hovering over the head, and I'm going to look at it side on as I push the section out, and this is just going to make it easy to see what we're doing and make it easy to see that we're doing the correct shape on each part of the head as well. Remember, nice clean sections, and we're just going to pull them out nice and tight. I'm going to hover the scissors slightly above my finger so we're keeping that cutting line nice and clean as well. See at the bottom here, I'm just coming in underhand and pulling it down just to make it a little bit easier on the angle from which I'm pulling the hair out. Just, you know, it's harder to get the comb in at the bottom of the neck there. So for the sides, what we're going to do is we're going to pull the sections out horizontally, as so, and then we're going to see where the short bit is from the back, where we were previously cutting it, and we're going to use that as a guide for the sides. So we're going to do a square shape here too, square horizontally, square vertically, and we are just going to work our way through from the back to the front here. So it's the same as before. I'm using my mirror just to check the shape. We're standing on the right hand side of the head here. I actually stand the opposite way round on the left hand side when doing the left side of the head, and I flip the chair around and you can use the mirror the other way, so your client's going to be facing you for the opposite side. Another tip for when you get to the front here, the last few sections near the hairline, we're going to be pulling the hair back to the old section here. And that's just because the head starts to dip in, and be careful with your tension as you don't want to stretch the skin too much in the hairline either. And here's the finished result here. So we've done a square layer on the top as well. I've got lots of videos covering that already, so if you want to find out more, check out my page, and if you found this helpful, give me a follow, and thanks for watching.